Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to be making is a bit of code which will keep our top scores in a text file. Now, the reason why we're doing this and using something called a text file is because if we're playing a game in Python and we make our game in Python and we don't use text files, when you close down the game, it will forget all of your data. So imagine you've got a person playing the game, they get a score of 5,000, which is pretty good, but then decide to close down Python or your game. They reopen it again and their top score is forgotten. A text file will save their score forever because it keeps it outside of Python. So, let's get to work. This is a code needed to create a text file if there's not one already made. Because what I can do is I can quickly, I could go to my documents, I could literally right click, I could go to new, and I can go to text document and I can call it top scores. Boom, created. But if you're releasing this game onto the market, you're not going to be able to go into other people's computers and create a top score file. So in our game, we're going to create it, and this is what the code does. F is just a variable. You can call it what you want. I'm going to call it F for file. Equals open. This is the name of the file. I want to call it top score. Dot text is a text file. Now W plus means it's going to write and it's going to allow us, and the plus means it's going to create the file. So W means write to the file, plus means it's going to allow us to create the file. What do I mean by write to the file? I basically mean save to the file some data. So look, let's imagine that I want to save a score of 90. Someone played the game and they get 90. If I run this code now, my bad. You have to turn it into a string before you could save it to a file. Now nothing's been shown on my screen, but if I open up the text file, topscores.txt, let's see if it's been created. Top scores. Where are you, top scores? I hope you have been created. There we go. Okay. I know why. Now let's run it. There you go, 90. Let me explain this code. This creates the text file and then allows us to write to it. It's the plus which creates the text file in the first place, if it's not already there. This is us writing to the text file. So if I did hello, that's what's going to be saved to the text file. Close means it finishes the job of saving to the text file. We're done. Once that close is done, it's going to save to the text file. So if I run this now, if I open up the text file, hello. Really simple. But what happened to my top score of 90? It's disappeared. Look, if I want to, imagine we're playing a game and we have a top score of 40 and we run our code. 40's there. Now imagine we wanted to have 5 top scores. So let's imagine the next person got 20 and we run our game. Not good. It's erased it. So I'm going through this really quickly, aren't I? Slow it down. 40's disappeared, 20's taken its place. I'll explain that concept in a bit, but what I want you to do is the following. Create a piece of code which will allow you to save a message saying hello, but instead of actually typing out hello, in fact, let's change it. I don't want hello. I want someone to enter in their name and for you to save their name to the file. So I'll say that again. Allow someone to enter in their name and then save their name to the text file.